What's up everyone? My name is Adrienne from Yoga with Adrienne and I'm here in LA and I'm super excited because it's my boyfriend's birthday and he's coming to visit. So we're really busy. I'm just wrapping up some work now, but I want to take some time to make him lunch, and instead of making regular old sandwiches today, we're going to get fancy and we're going to make tartines, which is essentially a sandwich but without the top. Hey-o, it's crazy, but that's perfect because this is crazy happy cooking. We're making my favorite veggie tartine, one that the meat eater in my family and I can both enjoy. This is an awesome meal because it's under 5 minutes, it's easy to make, and it's real fancy. To start, I'm going to pull out my bread, and I'm using gluten-free bread here. If you're not gluten-free, then you can use a really awesome rustic bread. In fact, the tartine is French, and so is my boyfriend, just kidding. So it would actually be quite apropos to use a nice, rustic, thick, yummy French bread. Often we'll cut a sandwich after we make it. For the tartine, we're actually gonna cut our bread first. So I'm gonna cut it like so. A traditional tartine, you would actually lather with butter, sometimes jam. My boyfriend actually calls me the mustard queen, so I'm going to make mine with a little bit of mustard, and this is my first layer. First layer, done. I just love the smell of mustard even. Maybe I do have a mustard problem. Because we're making a veggie tartine today, something that we both like, I'm gonna go with hummus. If you aren't on the hummus train yet, get on it. It's packed with protein. It's great if you're a veggie gal or guy. And for this one, we're gonna do a little bit of a thicker layer. So this is like the meat of our tartine. This is a great sub for mayo if you kind of just want that creamy, something to moisten the bed, that creamy consistency. And even though this is crazy happy cooking, it is nice to kind of keep it kind of clean on the bread, just so that as you build your masterpiece, it looks pretty. All right, so now we're gonna wash our cucumber. This is an English cucumber, because it's fancy. But really, we're keeping things pretty basic here. So you could substitute this with some carrots or just something crunchy, I think, for this third layer. So I'm gonna take the end off here. I'm not even gonna bother cutting this in because I know I'm not gonna use this entire English cucumber on my tartine. So really mindful, loving, clean slices. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Cooking in math, amazing, crazy. Okay, so now I have my little cukes and I'm gonna place them on. Super easy, super fun. Now we're going to do the messy stuff. So let's cut these guys up, and I've already washed my tomatoes so I can just get right in here. You can do slices if you have bigger bread. Since we're working with the gluten-free bread, which trust me, is an art form, we're just gonna do like almost a little thin dicings. And this is like my hidden layer because my avocado is just gonna smush right on top of that. So now I'm gonna add my fourth layer. So many layers to love, which is a little avocado. And I'll just do this guy. Yes! And I like the avocado because it really gives me sustenance, especially for a vegetarian. And then I'm not kind of overloaded with the hummus because I have this variety. Also makes it just pretty. I'll just slice this nice medium-sized thin slices, and I place beautifully on top like so. If you're feeling good in the kitchen here and you like this recipe, hop on over to Yoga with Adrienne for more ideas on how to live a more authentic and awesome life. We use the tools of yoga to do that, so subscribe to the channel and beginners are welcome. So I'm going to not waste this avocado because it's so delicious and eat it off camera later. And the next layer, are you ready? Is some sprouts. So these can be alfalfa sprouts, they can be broccoli sprouts, are so good for you. Sunflower sprouts are awesome, but they're bigger, so they might be kind of hard if you're working on a gluten-free situation, such as I. But also, if you don't really like sprouts or you don't have access to them, you can use arugula is awesome. If you don't have access to that, you can use some spring mix or anything green to just kind of bring a little freshness and to dress the top. This is really like the cherry on top of the tartine. So, and it looks so healthy, and it is good for you. Okay, so I think this looks beautiful, personally. I'm a little biased, but okay, I think it's beautiful. We're ready to play and add the garnish, which is kind of part of the fun, right? So for this particular veggie guy, I'm adding a little salty, a little vinegar, and a little sweet, also to keep it kind of Euro style. I am an everyday gal. I will not claim to be a fancy plater, but you know, it's fun. You get to be an artist and you get to put a little love into how it goes. And try not to worry too much about this. Don't take it too seriously, you know, just have fun. All right, so we're all done. That's all the layers. Even though I'm making lunch for my boyfriend, I better taste it, right? Just make sure that all the ingredients are the most birthday fresh as possible. So I'm gonna pick this one and just give it a whirl. Here we go. So nice. So fun to eat on camera. Just kidding. I will say this, you can toast your bread if you want. And you can also use cheese or turkey or, you know, mix and match. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. I can't wait to see you again. We're gonna make dinner. It's been real. See you next time on Crazy Happy Cooking.